Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I'm shuffling these tarot cards very well. If any fall out while I'm shuffling them or flip over, they're going back in the deck until I switch to the other shuffle to let the cards come out. They're very slippery and glossy. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card and the first part of the reading. All cards are male or female. It's a general reading. It won't resonate with everyone, but you can take from the reading what does resonate. Or think about a private reading, which I do. If you just shoot me an email, we can get started. So, let's get your cards shuffled in here, Taurus. Let's get your cards in here, Taurus. Okay. Universe, please give us the cards Taurus needs for their weekly reading. Please, Universe, please give us the cards that Taurus needs for their weekly reading, please. This one came out first. I like to keep them in order. That can be Taurus right there, the Empress. So look at that, the King of Pentacles. Please give us the cards Taurus needs for this weekly reading. Okay, let's see what we got. Got quite a few. So Taurus, I like to put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. The overall energy of your reading, the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for, it looks like a relationship to come to fruition. And that is like waiting and waiting for that offer. Okay. We have cards that go towards the second part of your reading. So the overall energy of your reading is the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for a commitment offer here. And it's obvious from looking at the rest of the cards. And waiting. So that bush, it blossoms, but it never bears fruit. And this figure, I mean, she stands there waiting with an empty basket. And waiting and waiting and waiting. So that is what we're going to talk about in your whole reading here. Up in your highest energy is the Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands is about picking up swords of truth and of clarity. And the more you pick up, the further you can get away from these dark skies, dark waters towards the light. So you are moving forward. You're pushing the boat with a pole. So it's kind of, takes effort and it takes time, but you are moving forward. Now, I think you're, starting to move forward from waiting for this commitment. Let me keep reading. Let's find out what exactly is going on here. I have the Eight of Wands next to the Six of Swords and right above the Seven of Pentacles. There's going to be communication, texting, phone calls, emails, video chat, Facebook, however it's done through the airways. Back and forth communication. This is helping you gather up these swords of truth and clarity. And it has to do with all the waiting. Like, if you love me, why don't you, give me a commitment? Why don't you commit to me somehow? So that's what it feels like, and you're getting ready to move forward with or without them. I have the Eight of Cups next to the Eight of Wands, and I think you make that clear, that you're ready to move forward with or without them. That you need to move on. You feel stagnant. And so there's the moon. The moon is very enlightening, and it's shining a path in the dark. So, you know, you're feeling really disappointed in the love relationship because you're like, well, where's the commitment? You know, if there's love, there should be some type of commitment. So you're following the moon. You've got your back towards the love. But this has to do with all this conversation. I think you're just trying to make sure that of your decision in how you're moving forward, with or without them. I have the Page of Pentacles under the Six of Swords and next to the Seven of Pentacles. So there you are. You've got a pentacle. You'd love to offer it, but, you know, that's a two-way street, right? So you're hanging on to it, and it's as if you've been in the beginnings of a relationship for a long time. It's time. It feels like, and you know, it feels like it's time for something to happen here. I have the Lovers on the other side of the Seven of Pentacles and under the Eight of Cups. You're thinking of walking away from this really strong soulmate connection. This is what you've been waiting for a commitment in right here. The Lovers is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is extremely, they feel it too. You're not the only one with this card, okay? This connection. So I have the Empress right under the Page of Pentacles, which can be Libra or Taurus. So, you know, this is you, Taurus. You know, you deserve what you're hoping for, what you're wanting. You're a very beautiful person inside, male or female. All the cards are male or female, like I said before. And all the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking. But the Empress here, beautiful energy. You're loving, you're kind, you're supportive, you're respectful, you're giving, you're forgiving. I mean, I can go on and on. If you're a parent, you're a really good parent. So whoever you move forward with, when you have this card showing up in your reading, they must have a lot of the same qualities for it to work. Otherwise, it's like mixing oil with water and it doesn't work. The Empress is right next to the King of Pentacles. I know that's your energy. So I have, this is Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We know you're Taurus, and one of those could be strong in their chart or someone else's around this reading. But the King of Pentacles here, very mature in thinking. It's under what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for them to offer their pentacle. You're ready to offer yours, but they've been holding on tight to theirs, and they have a big one if they should offer it. If they should offer it, they're going to mean it, because they do hang on to it tightly. They don't offer, you know, on a whim. That's for sure. You've waited a long time. I have the Four of Swords next to the King of Pentacles and under the Lovers. You have spent time in solitaire. Just, you know, meditating, praying, soul searching for truth and clarity about this whole situation with your soulmate. So these swords of truth and clarity do come to you, and it helps make things a little more clear to you, and that's why you're thinking of moving on with or without them. Wow. Let's see what else it is we need to know. I need 3 more cards for your reading for Taurus. 3 more cards, universe, for Taurus, please. Okay. Oh, I got 4. So I got an extra one. I'll read it. So we have the Two of Cups next to the Eight of Cups. You're thinking, this is what you're thinking, that they're treating this relationship like a friends of benefits. Okay, look at the moon. The moon is very enlightening. This is part of your truth and clarity while you're meditating. This is what you're thinking. This is a soulmate card. Okay, so you know your soulmates. But this is friendship first, then love. So that can be good as long as it evolves into, you know, a really grounded long-term relationship rather than a friends of benefits. So I think that you're feeling, since they're not coming forward with this commitment, that they're treating it like a friends with benefits, and I think that you're getting like no, no, not your thing here, and you're just feeling like you need to move. Something's got to happen. I have the Four of Pentacles next to the Two of Cups. You're thinking about just taking your pentacles and leaving the situation. Just hanging on to everything you have left, everything that you've got, and just moving forward, moving on. And then I have the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Swords, this is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's. That gives us 2 for Gemini, by the way. But the Queen of Swords, you've got your sword out, and you're going to ask those questions. You are definitely picking up swords of truth and clarity through meditation and through conversation. So you have your sword out, and you're speaking your truth, and you're asking for their truth, like what is going on. And you're getting to the bottom of things. I have the Nine of Pentacles under the Two of Cups next to the Lovers. I think that you feel like they just want to stay single. I think that you feel like they're just hanging on to their pentacles, that they really don't want, a commitment in their life. They're very grounded, they're very secure and stable and just being them, and you feel like they do not want the responsibility of a commitment. I have the Page of Swords next to the Nine of Pentacles and under the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you're moving forward. You're really noticing things with this card. Your sword is out. You're not swinging it, but you're paying really close attention to what's being said, what's being done in this relationship. And you're really on guard about them wanting to be single and not wanting to, ever commit. I have the Judgment card right next to the Page of Swords and under the Queen of Swords. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are all around you. And they've been blowing this horn down on you, and they're teaching you a spiritual lesson. They are so difficult to get through. But look at all those people down there. They're waking up. They hear the horn. So you're waking up to a spiritual lesson is what's going on here. You're becoming so aware of everything. And you're not a wallflower. You're going to come right out, and ask them what you need to know, because it's right under the Queen of Swords. I have the Knight of Swords under the Nine of Pentacles and next to the Four of Swords. And there you are, taking that action. This is the most actionable card in the deck. Sword up, okay, and self-defense and seeking that truth and clarity. And it is about, you think they want to just stay single. You're really feeling that way. You're feeling like you're going to have to walk away. But then I have the Six of Wands. Now, this is the card for success in love. This is what you want, of course. Look at all those wands coming up in the background. Those are people celebrating your success in love. The wreath right there, that can celebrate engagement. This is what you're seeking. This is what you're wanting. Something, anything, to feel like you're moving forward in this relationship. So this is the card for success in love. I feel like you might get success in love. I feel like they're going to come up with something that's going to satisfy you for now. Okay. I think part of this is realizing that you are the Empress, part of your judgment. And being the Empress, you deserve better, you deserve more, you deserve what makes you happy. And I think you kind of make that clear to them. And they listen, and I feel like they do offer you something that makes you feel more secure in this relationship. I have the Eight of Swords next to the Six of Wands and under the Judgment card. So there's those swords of truth and clarity here that you were kind of ignoring. There were red flags, definitely. And you had a blindfold on, your fist is on your chin, and you can take off the blindfold and look at the truth and clarity, or you can just hope it works its way out. Well, you're coming out of that energy for sure, because on the other side of the judgment, on one side, you're not dealing with your judgment. On the other side, You are dealing with your judgment, and it's like you just have an awakening. You wake up through all this meditation and prayer. You're like, oh my gosh, I've got to do something. It's me on my own or moving forward with my soulmate. The extra card that came out is the Emperor. This is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But the Emperor here is very stubborn as far as making up your mind, holding true to yourself. And this is what's happening. This is all part of your judgment, okay? So you are coming into your power is what you're doing. And you're very well liked. You're very well respected by others. You might even be a leader in your profession with that card. So I feel like you're waking up to a spiritual lesson. You're coming out of your shell, so to speak. You're stopping this passive waiting thing, and you're actually coming out and taking action because now you know you need to move forward with or without them. So you do have those conversations. It's like, are you coming or not? Because I am. I've got to make a change. I've got to feel some movement in my life. I'm stagnant. So let me take out a message from your guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's see what they have to say. Whoa, there it is right there. About this reading. It may or may not have to do with this reading, but it is a message they want you to hear. It's called Organization. So I'm going to read it to you. It's card number 4. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. Okay, so, get it together, exactly what you want to say, what you want to talk about, The key to success, here, the 6 of Wands, is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. So there is someone who could probably help you figure out what to say, how to say it, where to say it, whatever, in order to really get the answers you need in whether you are going to move forward on your own or with your soulmate. But it does look like your soulmate may come through here in this reading. I think that you're becoming a very strong person here and figuring out that, hey, wait a minute, I deserve more than waiting. They get more respect for you, and it makes them want you even more. So Taurus, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.